Hey fam, welcome back to Africans in Diaspora TV. If you've ever sent out 100 CVs and got 0 replies, or panicked when an interviewer asked, why should we hire someone with no local experience? This video is your lifeline, but fear not, my friends, because today we're revealing 10 game-changing tips to help you crush your first job interview abroad. Even if you're fresh off the plane, let's turn those no's into welcome aboard. Alright, first things first, you gotta understand, the job market abroad is like a secret society. They have their own rules, their own rituals. You can't just be sending your CV into the abyss and hoping for the best. You gotta go where the people are. And where are the people, you ask? Well, they're not always on those big job sites. Sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. In Facebook groups, LinkedIn communities. Heck, I bet there's a WhatsApp group for every profession under the sun. And let me tell you, these groups are gold mines. Because this is where the real talk happens. This is where you find out about jobs that never even get posted online. They're like, yo, my cousin's barber's sister's husband is looking for a software engineer. It's that real, people. Now, some of you might be thinking, Chris, this sounds a little informal. And you know what? You're right. It is. But that's the beauty of it. You get to connect with people on a personal level, build relationships. Okay, you've found some job openings. Now it's time to talk about your CV. And let me tell you, this is where a lot of people miss it. They send in the same generic CV they've been using since they were in university. But here's the thing. Your CV is not a one-size-fits-all document. You gotta tailor it to each specific job you're applying for. First of all, use keywords from the job description. If they're looking for someone with excellent communication skills and you just so happen to be a master communicator, well, guess what? Put that on your CV. Use their language, show them you've been paying attention. And for the love of jollof rice, please, 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 no passport photos. Unless you're applying to be a model, they do not need to see your face. This isn't a beauty contest, people. This is about your skills and experience. See the difference? It's all about using language that resonates with the local market. So you've made it to the interview stage. Congratulations. Now get ready for the most dreaded question of all time. Tell me about yourself. This is the question that can make or break your interview. But don't worry, my friends, I'm going to give you a secret weapon, the hero story formula. Here's how it works. You start by telling them who you are and what you're passionate about. Something like, I'm at your role with a passion for your industry. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it about the job. Then you hit them with your origin story. Talk about a specific achievement from your previous job that demonstrates your skills and experience. For example, you could say, at my last job in Accra, I successfully developed and implemented strategies to mitigate identified risks and monitored their effectiveness. Make it relevant to the job you're interviewing for. And finally, you end with a bang by expressing your excitement about the opportunity and how your skills can benefit their company. Let's be real, the whole no local experience thing is a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? It's like they expect you to have experience in their country, but you couldn't get experience because you were living in a different country. It's the circle of job hunting life. But here's the thing, my friends, your experience back home is valuable. In fact, I'd argue that it gives you a unique perspective that local candidates might not have. So when they hit you with the dreaded, do you have Canadian, UK, or American experience question, don't shy away from it. Flip the script. Say something like, I have global experience. Managing vendors in Lagos taught me negotiation skills that your local candidates can't match. Because let's be honest, surviving daily power cuts, navigating chaotic traffic, and negotiating with market vendors back home, that builds character. That shows resilience. That proves you're a problem solver. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Chris, you're telling me to stalk these people, and to that I say, well, yeah, kind of, but not in a creepy way. Listen, in the age of the internet, there's no excuse for showing up to an interview unprepared. You gotta know who you're talking to. What are their values? What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? This is where your inner Sherlock Holmes comes in. The more you know about the company, the better equipped you'll be to impress them. Alright, let's talk about the art of conversation. Now, I know we Africans, we love to talk. We can talk for hours about everything and nothing. But in an interview setting, you got to learn to listen more than you speak. Think of it like this. It's their interview. You're just living in it. They're the star of the show, and you're the talented supporting actor. Your job is to make them look good. So, how do you do that? By practicing the 80-20 rule of talking. That means you should be talking 80% about them and their needs, and only 20% about yourself. Ask insightful questions. Be genuinely interested in what they have to say, and let them know that you're here to help them solve their problems. Instead of saying, I want a job with a good salary, try saying something like, I'm eager to contribute my skills to help your company grow and achieve its goals. See the difference? It's all about framing your desires in a way that benefits them. Body language. Smile, don't bow. Now, let's talk about body language, because sometimes it's not what you say but how you say it. And this is where things can get a little tricky, especially for us Africans. You see, in many African cultures, bowing is a sign of respect. You bow to your elders, you bow to your guests, you even bow to strangers sometimes. But in many Western cultures, bowing can be misconstrued. They might think you're auditioning for the Lion King or something. So, what's the solution? Keep it simple. A firm handshake, good eye contact, and a warm smile will go a long way. Save the head tilts and the deep bows for your family gatherings. Ask questions that make you memorable. Listen, interviews shouldn't be a one-way street. You're not just there to answer their questions, you're also there to interview them. After all, you're trying to figure out if this company is the right fit for you too. So, don't be afraid to ask questions. And I'm not talking about boring generic questions like, what are the benefits like? I'm talking about questions that make you stand out from the crowd. Questions that show you're a thinker, a problem solver, a go-getter. Send a thank you email that stands out. Okay, the interview is over. You did your best. You answered their questions. You even cracked a few jokes. You're feeling good, but the job's not done yet. You got to seal the deal with a killer thank you email. And I'm not talking about a boring generic email that just says, thank you for your time. No. Your thank you email is another opportunity to sell yourself and show them why you're the best person for the job. First of all, personalize it. Mention something specific that you discussed during the interview. For example, you could say, I really enjoyed our conversation about topic. leverage your bilingual superpower. Now, this last tip is especially for my multilingual brothers and sisters out there. You see, in today's globalized world, being bilingual is not just a cool party trick, it's a superpower. Companies are desperate for people who can speak multiple languages, so if you've got it, flaunt it. Don't be shy about highlighting your language skills on your CV, your LinkedIn profile, and during your interviews. In fact, I encourage you to brag about it. Tell them how your language skills can help them expand into new markets, connect with a wider customer base, and gain a competitive edge. So embrace your multilingualism and use it to your advantage. Family, your journey is just beginning. Look, moving to a new country is tough. Finding a job in a new country, even tougher. But you know what? You're tougher. You're resourceful, you're resilient, and you have something special to offer. So go out there and show them why hiring you is the best decision they'll make. Drop a rocket emoji in the comments if you're ready to conquer your first job abroad. Subscribe for more tips. Smash that bell, and remember, your hustle brought you here. Your talent will keep you here. Thank you for watching.